All right, there I am. Anyways, hey B, good morning. Yes, if you want to do a super chat question, you can do so. I'm having a bad hair day. But yeah, we're gonna do morning brew, all signs, Aries to Pisces, and then members questions. So, hey Janet, basically the morning brew, get your coffee, whatever comes out in the reading, whatever you guys need to know at this time. So I'm going to have different oracle decks, see whatever comes through, whatever comes out for you, and just take the reading how it resonates. Hey guys, hey T Rose, hey Niwa or Nia, love apples. If you guys try to book a personal reading, my website is down. I don't know what's going on with my website. I just want to let you guys know. So if you guys end up wanting to book a personal reading, you guys are gonna have to do it through my Cash App or my PayPal until I get it all figured out. So I don't know what's going on with my website. It was fine the other day, and then all of a sudden it's not working. So I'm gonna have to figure that out soon. I'm gonna try to today. So yeah, if you guys try to book a reading, my website is down. Hey D Love. But my Snapchat and PayPal, everything's in the description box if you guys want to do that. Also, if you guys want to be a member, everything's below in the description. And if you guys can hit the like button, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm almost to 12,000 subscribers. So, and you know the drill. When I get to a certain amount, a certain thousand, I will do some kind of giveaway or some kind of free questions or something like that. So, last that I looked, I think I'm a little bit less than $100 people away. So I really appreciate all your love and support. Hey Northy. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's start with the reading because I'm going to try to do a second live after this as well. I'd like to do a December predictions. All right, let's do Aries. Make sure to the like button, subscribe, and take whatever resonates with the reading. All right, 223. All right, what's going on with Aries? What do you guys need to know? All right, what does Aries need to know? Whatever comes out. Okay, the Empress came out reversed. All right, see the heart chakra. All right, it's telling me some of you guys are not prioritizing your health, okay, emotionally. You guys could be there for everybody else but yourself. That's kind of what it looks like. Hey, Jackie. Okay, ghosted and addiction. Okay, somebody could have left your life and you did a lot for this person. They ghosted you, stopped speaking to you because there was some kind of attachment. Okay. And this person, I don't think meant to upset you, but they either felt like they lost control of the connection or didn't know what to do because it doesn't look like somebody you had a fight with. They just exited your life. Okay. But you're going through a transformation anyway. So I feel like you don't need this person, whoever ghosted you. I don't think they had bad intention, but maybe there's something that they're going through in their life and they had to remove this. Hey guys. Hey Codsion. Hey Claudia. All right, let's see. All right, why the Empress in reverse? 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Page of Cups reverse, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, well, like I said, there's somebody that you were very nurturing to, very caring towards, and I think this person's taking you for granted. Yeah, some of you, this person just cut you out, stopped speaking to you. It looks like there was no reasoning. Okay, it looks like there was no reasoning. So if they stopped speaking to you, some of you are taking it personally. Okay, like what did I do? I thought I was being caring towards this person. I don't understand. Because it looks like there's somebody that you were overly affectionate towards, very loving towards, and they ghosted you or stopped giving you some kind of reasoning as to why they're not reciprocating. Okay, why ghosted and addiction? You can send the question later, Jackie. Ace of Swords reversed, the Emperor in reversed, 9 of Cups reversed, and the Tower. Yeah, I think this person just exited your life with no reasoning. Okay. Some of you, it's another Aries, could be a Scorpio. I think this person's going through a bad time, and instead of telling you about it, they just kind of exited your life because they felt they were losing control of something or they had no power. Okay. I mean, I swear every time during Aries, it freezes. Let me redo this real quick. Hold on. The camera's freezing. It's like at least during your sign. Hey, Samir. So yeah, there's somebody I feel like they don't have bad intentions towards you. You could be taking it personally, but they did ghost you. Okay, they disappeared, not speaking to you. Because I don't think they have bad intention here. Yeah, Magician, the Death Reverse, Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Pentacles. Some of you, they're waiting for their life to get better. Look, if they're having a lot of, struggles or not in a good place in their life, I think this person, there was no fight or anything. I think they just kind of exited your life because of something that they were going through. And I see that they're going to come back, the Fool in reverse. Yeah. So how does Aries feel about this person? But it looks like your feelings are hurt. You feel rejected. You feel let down. Feel like you're not cared about. Yeah. A lot of you feel like this person lost interest. You feel rejected. You feel, what was the point of this? Why did I give my time and energy to this person? I feel like I was used in some way. So a lot of you Aries feel used by this person. You feel like, what was the point? Okay. What was the point of giving to them if them just taken back and just not caring? They just left. So let me see if there's any like advice here. Okay, so something gonna happen in October. October could be significant, but I do have by the end of the month. So for some of you, maybe this happened in October, and then by the end of this month, so maybe the end of November, you'll hear from this person. Yeah, it's the wrong time. So maybe you met this person in October. I don't know, but it feels to me that they are gonna come back, but you feel hurt. You feel like your time was wasted. That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you, it's an Aries. They could have air in their chart. I have Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Pisces. Okay, Scorpio. But yeah, I don't think they have bad intention. It's just they ghosted you because feel like they didn't have enough to offer. Hey, Wendy. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. 750. Just take the reading how it resonates. Hey, KK. All right, let's see what's going on with Taurus. What do we need to talk about? Five of Swords. Okay, not looking so good already. That's weird. Aries had the Five of Swords too. Okay. You guys could be getting to some kind of understanding with somebody. Somebody sees your side of the story. Escape. I left when things got hard. What's it with these people walking away? Because that's kind of what happened in the Aries reading. Okay. Somebody didn't want to rebound. Okay, so some of you, it's somebody you were dealing with. They're not seeing other people. They're not rebounding, anything like that. This person's trying to see your point of view. But there was some kind of limit, okay? Or somebody felt tested. So let's see. This kind of feels like the Aries reading a bit. There could have been a fight, a disagreement with you and somebody here. Let's see. Why the Five of Swords? The Chariot. Okay, if you've been fighting with somebody or disagreeing, you're going to get past it. Yeah, there's going to be communication. Knight of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Death. It looks like a situation where you felt like you don't understand. You feel like you're limited in a way. Restricted communication. It looks like there's some kind of breakthrough is what I'm seeing here with the Death and the Chariot. And it's because of communication. So I don't know if it's because Mercury retrograde's ending. And then as Mercury ends, then we have a full moon in Gemini. So I don't know if that's what's going on. Because it looks like you're feeling left out. You're feeling kind of ignored by somebody. Or just there's a lack of. Okay. But there's some kind of understanding now. Yeah, due to no contact. Wow, okay. Yeah, due to why somebody's not coming towards you. There's a lot of confusion here. So I think somebody wasn't coming towards you correctly or not investing time into you. A lot of you feel rejected. You feel left out in the cold, which is like in the Aries reading. So you guys could have Aries in your chart because it's like somebody's avoiding you, okay, or just left. But there's some kind of reasoning as to why somebody was holding back or not communicating. I don't think this person is wanting to see other people. I don't think there's a third party here. Yeah. Yeah, this person's not seeing anybody else. I think they're just trying to heal. I think they're trying to heal. They're trying to work on themselves. They could be emotionally avoidant and they're just trying to make peace with the past, trying to let go. They could be feeling triggered by the past as well, either with you or if it's with another situation. Because I got the Six of Cups reverse, Lovers reverse, Devil reverse, the Fool in reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. So I think this person's just, they're not seeing anybody else. I don't think there's a third party. I think they're just not really sure what to do. And they understand why you're upset, why they're not giving to the situation. It feels like somebody that hasn't really been giving you anything. They've been holding back. How do you feel about this person? You feel like they're just not really coming towards you. They're not really fighting for this. You feel like they're kind of there. Four of Cups reversed. But with the Temperance reverse, Six of Swords reverse, Five of Wands reverse, you feel like they're not really fighting or forcing anything. And it's kind of making you upset. You're kind of questioning what's going on. Or are they giving their attention to somebody else? Because it's like they're not competing for me. They're not fighting for me. Is there any advice? Okay, by spring. Number 11. Okay, give it time. It's in the works. Number 1. So 111. So this could be either a new person or there's going to be a new cycle with you and this person. By spring, it looks like things are going to be better. Okay. I got Sagittarius again. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Gemini. So yeah, 111. It looks like it's in the works, but you're going to have to be patient. All right, what we got for Gemini? 1212. All right, let's see. That's Hames man, so I don't know if you're dealing with a Pisces or something feels stuck. 12th house could be significant. Yeah, some of you feel blocked. Like something's restricted. Ace of Wands reverse. Okay, the Emperor in reverse. This could be in regards to your finances for some of you. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Some of you feel a lack of passion, a lack of desire in a work situation. Okay, mending and reversed. If it's a connection, you just don't want to repair it. Some of you, it's an Aries you're dealing with. You feel like something's very clear or someone's made themselves clear. Like, I just don't want to fix this. I don't want to mend it. Yeah, not today. So you're ignoring somebody here. There's somebody that you're leaving on red. You don't want to talk to. A lot of you have no desire or interest to reconcile or to mend things with this person. Somebody that's a runner or they just lack control. So some of you, it is an Aries. I'm getting that. It doesn't have to be, though. It's somebody that they're lacking control or just not making an effort. Why the Ace of Wands reversed? Queen of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, and the Death. Yeah, you're letting something just slowly die off. Okay. So yeah, I think you're letting something slowly die off is what I'm seeing. You're not really agreeing with somebody too well. You guys are kind of mirroring each other as well. With 1212, that's like a mirroring number. So you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Scorpio, but you guys are mirroring each other and it's not for the good. Okay. And it looks like you have no interest in letting something continue because there's no change. Because it looks like you don't want to mend this. Yeah, it looks like you're ready to manifest something new. You're walking away from the situation. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Gemini, you're unhappy. You're sick of giving somebody a chance. You're sick of wasting your time. And I think because you don't see any kind of change, there's no effort in this person's energy. And you're just emotionally checking out is what I'm seeing. You're just not wanting to deal with them. You're ignoring them. Yeah, King of Swords reverse, King of Pentacles, High Priestess reverse, and the Ace of Cups. I think you already have your mind made up how you feel. And I think some of you just don't trust this person is what I'm seeing here. Okay. I think you already made up your mind and you don't really know what to do. You don't really know if you should give this person a solid chance. Hey, Supernova. Let's see. How do you feel about this person? You feel like there's no desire. There's no they're not making much of a priority or effort with you. You could feel like you've just put a lot of time and energy into this for no reason, because it feels like you've already made your mind up no matter what this person says. If they apologize, whatever, it's like, well, I already made up my mind. I'm already coming to the conclusion that I'm just ending this. So it doesn't really matter what you say or do. I'm already done, basically. So it's like, better luck next time. Okay, timing is pushed back to blockages. So there's blockages, and then 9 months from now. Okay. So I don't know what's going on. Some of you definitely, maybe you still need time. Maybe by next year, maybe you guys can try this again. I don't know. Or for some of you, maybe it's been 9 months and you've tried to be with this person and there's just no change. There's no effort. Okay. But it looks like you're avoiding this person. You don't want to mend it, and you've given them chance after chance and they've blown it. Okay. Could be an Aquarius. For some of you, I have Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio. And they're coming up as a fire sign. They don't have to be, but it looks like you don't really have much interest anymore. All right, Cancer at 1620. Okay, that's the Tower and the Judgment. So let's see. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Wow, and then I saw the Tower in reversed. Okay, let's see. What's going on? Some of you had a tower with somebody and you're coming to a realization. Okay. Yeah, it's like you've changed a perspective. Hanged Man reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, and the Fool. So either you have new information or you see something differently. Wow, you could be seeing signs. Hey, kitty. Seeing signs about something. Okay, it's like you want to take a chance on somebody. You have a changed perspective. After silence, no communication. So this could be somebody you're not in contact with anymore. Yeah, there's unfinished business and you're feeling a need to come towards them. I saw the Fool card. Maybe you want to admit something. This is somebody you've been dealing with for a while. Okay, with roller coaster. Yeah, there's been no contact. Somebody ignored the other person. Let me write your question, Jackie. 1 second. I'm not going to do the questions till the end of the live, just so I don't get distracted. 1 second. One second, Cancer. Sorry, guys. Hey, Taylor. But yeah, if you guys can wait till towards the end of the reading to send the questions, just so I don't get, distracted and stop the reading and all that. I want to make sure I just keep the readings coming. Let me get some coffee. Okay, so somebody has a changed perspective after no contact is what I'm seeing here. Somebody you've been on and off with. There's been a lot of highs and lows in the situation. I don't know if it's you or them. Somebody has a changed perspective. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. Okay, somebody's trying to get insight here after no contact. Somebody wants to fix some kind of tower with you is what I'm seeing. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, somebody that still cares about you. They still respect you. And I think if there's been no contact, they don't want things to be over. And it is somebody that wants to fix things. Let me see. Is this Cancer or is this a person coming towards you? Who's the one wanting to talk about it? The Magician, the Three of Cups reversed, and the World. Okay, some of you, it's you. Like, you're tired of being on the outs with somebody is what it looks like. You care about them. For some of you, your family, your finances came first. Maybe it's why you ended a connection or there was some kind of long-term commitment. Some of you, there could have been a third party, like somebody ended a relationship, marriage, whatever. But I see like you could be wanting to make a chance. Make something change with this person. There's been no contact. Yeah, you're thinking about coming towards them. You're overthinking it though. And you're not really sure if it's a good idea. So a lot of you are getting insight whether or not you should speak to this person, if you should try to have a conversation with them, because it looks like you don't want them completely out of your life. But everything's been on and off here. Yeah. Some of you haven't felt the greatest either. Like your life hasn't felt the greatest. You've been going through something. I think you do miss this person, but feeling like it wasn't the right timing or something like that, or you couldn't prioritize this connection. So it feels like you want to come forward. Yeah, some of you it's a Sagittarius. Like you're being guided to come towards them, heal things. You don't like the way things have ended or left off. How does Cancer feel about this person? But you're kind of waiting to see. You feel, yeah, a lot of you feel like there's some kind of conflict because of a lack of communication, or there's been hesitancy. Five of Wands, Emperor reverse, Empress, Ace of Swords reverse. Feeling like there's been a lack of clarity as to what's going on. There's been a lot of challenges, conflict. Some of you could feel like other people got in the way, or there's been just like blockages. Yeah, it's like something wasn't the right time to give to it. Like you had to avoid this person, the situation because of something else. I don't know if it was another relationship, if it was family, I don't know. But you're feeling like it's time to talk to them. There's unfinished business and you want to clear the air. Hey, Champa. So I got next summer being significant, number 13. And timing is pushed back due to blockages. Yeah, so there's been blockages, challenges between you and this person. But I think you're getting the perspective like, I can't keep ignoring this person. I'm going to have to reach out to them, or I need to give them some kind of clarity. So Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Leo, Scorpio, that's all Sagittarius. Okay, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo, whatever comes out. What do we need to talk about the strongest here? 2157. Hey, SP. Hey, Aubrey. Good morning. All right, what's going on with Leo? What do we need to talk about? This card's jumping at me. Okay, the Strength. There you are, coming in hot. Okay, the Crown Chakra in reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. You seem kind of confused. You seem like you're really not sure what to put your focus into. Some of you could feel a little bit scattered, okay? Or just feeling like kind of not really certain about something, but trying to stay optimistic. Yeah, needing space. You need more time to think. Some of you could feel unworthy, or you're not being deserved something, or you're not being appreciated. Chemistry in reverse. You could feel if it's not a connection, you could just feel like at your job, like you're just not being respected, or you feel like you don't really matter to a job or something. Okay. Hey, Alban. You could feel like you have to like compete for something, and it's been stressing you out. It's been kind of upsetting you for a while. You feel like you have to constantly be in defense mode or something. If it's like a job, you just feel like something's holding up too much space in your energy. You feel scattered. You feel like you have to constantly compete. You're not good enough for something. So let me see. My hair's getting stuck in these. Ugh. Okay. Why the Strength here? Crown Chakra reversed. The Chariot reversed. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the Page of Swords reversed. Well, I don't really know if it's about, some of you, it is like a job, okay? It's like, I don't really know if it's worth investing any more into it. If it's a job situation, you just don't feel like you're gaining anything out of it. You're questioning, like, what do I really get out of this situation? Okay. And I think if it's not about you having to compete, you could feel like this is monopolizing your time. Okay. So if you don't have to compete with other people, you just feel like maybe this is like taking up too much time in your life, another job or another situation, because it's like you're trying to figure out whether or not you should keep doing this, feeling confused. This is what it feels like something that you don't really have desire for anymore, interest for. It feels like it's taking up too much time in your energy. Yeah. Some of you feel like you can't, and there's a Strength again. Strength came out again. You feel like you don't really have the heart to tell somebody that like it's like they're wanting too much out of you, or you can't connect to other things because it's taking up too much time or too much in your life. Okay. That's what it feels like, but you don't have the heart to say that to a boss for some of you. Emperor in reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. I think you don't know how someone's going to take it. Like if you tell them, like, I'm just lacking desire, I'm not really into this anymore. I'm getting it's a job situation. You just feel like it's taking up too much of your time. You feel like you have to constantly just give your all to it. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the Four of Cups reverse. Feeling like you don't have much left. You have to keep showing up, and it's like an empty cup. And you have to give this person everything. If it's a connection and it's not that, you just feel drained. You feel like you've been giving it your all for a while, and it's like, well, where's this getting me? I don't feel happy in the situation. Because I'm getting this could be love, this could be work. You just feel like you're not really being appreciated. You feel like you're being taken advantage of. And if it's a love situation, you just feel, yeah, like somebody's just making you just do. And you don't have the heart to say no. How do you feel about the situation? You just feel defeated. Yeah, you feel defeated because you have a kind heart and you don't want to be mean. Because with the strength coming out twice, it's like you're trying to hold back being mean or having an attitude or something like that. But you really don't see any change. You don't see anything going well. Okay. And with the Hermit, you're trying to get some perspective of like, is this even worth it? Should I eventually cave in and just tell this person how I feel? I think you're trying to avoid drama or conflict. Okay. Some of you, it's a connection, could be a work situation. You just feel like you're lacking and you don't get anything out of it, really. Okay. Well, it says it's worth the time in the next fall. Something that you're putting your time into now that you feel like you're not having much time for, it's going to be worth it by next fall. Like within a year from now, you're going to see a massive change. I think you're being spiritually guided. Some of you feel like something's being put off because of this situation. So if it's another job, another career, or whatever, by next fall, I got number 2, number 12. So strong Pisces energy, High Priestess, Hanged Man. By then, you're going to see things feeling better. Yeah, in the future, things are going to look a lot better for you. Wow, as I say that, and then March. Okay, so I said Pisces, and then that's March 17th. That's Pisces energy. So, some of you have strong Pisces in your charts. Good luck could be coming on St. Patrick's with number 17 there. Yeah, some of you, it's either a connection or it's a job situation, and you feel like it's taking up too much of your time that you can't really have anything else, and you don't want to like say anything mean to somebody. Okay. Yeah, some of you feel like it's just financially draining you or you just don't get anything out of the situation. Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, okay, Cancer. Or you're just not feeling confident that it's going to succeed in the future. Some of you can also, it's a long distance situation. Like if it's a job and it's long distance or it's a drive, it's like it's not even worth the drive, is what I'm seeing. All right, Virgo at 2806. I'm going to get some more coffee. Hey, Ann. All right, what's going on with Virgo? I just saw the Magician. Okay, the Star in reversed. The Hermit, okay, you're coming out and you're reading. Some of you don't feel confident in manifesting something or wanting something, or you're trying to decide if it's the right time or something. Maybe it's a person as well. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. And then I got responsibility. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. If you're trying to manifest something, Virgo, you just feel like it's not the right time because of responsibility. Feel like you have to put something off. Okay, that kind of is a little bit like the Leo reading. Yeah, you could feel kind of like exposed about, or you have to expose something or be honest. Okay, some of you, it's a relationship. Some of you, because I got cuffing season and Fugo chemistry, some of you feel like you can't be with somebody, even though you want to be with them. It's just not likely. Okay, so maybe it's a person you want to be with, but the timing is not right. Okay. You're welcome, Kitty. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, B. I'll do that in a little bit, your super chat. Some of you, it's an Aquarius. It looks like Virgo, there's a connection, but you just don't know how it's likely going to happen or work out because you need to distance yourself because of finance, career, things like that. Why the Star in reverse? The Lovers. High Priestess reverse. Six of Cups reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, it feels like you have unresolved issues, okay? And you're not able to fully give to this connection, even though you feel it strongly. You're not able to fully give to it, is what it feels like here. So, and I think you're upset. It's like, there's unresolved issues or something else needs your attention, your focus, and you can't fully give to whatever this person's wanting to offer. Yeah. But it could be your wish fulfillment, but it's not the right time. And it's sad. I think for a lot of you, with the Nine of Cups, Four of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups, this person, it feels very genuine. It feels sincere. But you just don't think you can give your energy or time to this person as of right now. And it's upsetting. It's like, I really want to be with this person. There's strong chemistry, but something else is going on in my life that I need to work out. Yeah. And I don't think you're giving up on this person. I think you're still kind of there for them. Okay. But you just can't invest your time and energy until you focus on something else. Queen of Pentacles reverse. This looks like for a lot of you, like your finances, maybe a family situation. There's something going on, possibly with kids, possibly with a job or something, where you don't really know how it's likely to give this person your time, even though you feel a connection to them. It feels like it's not really likely or it's bad timing. Okay. And it sucks. It's like, I want to be with this person. I want to give to this, but I don't know how it's going to be possible. How do you feel about them? It feels like a love situation that it's just not right timing. Yeah, you feel like right now you can't give emotionally everything to this person or situation. And maybe you feel like this person can't either, because then they're matching you. King of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups. And maybe it's just not a good idea if you both give to this, because maybe you both have things going on and you both just can't prioritize each other. So maybe it's somebody you're in no contact with. Maybe it's somebody you've been distancing yourself from. You feel like this person's an option, but you can't really. Some of you are afraid that this person's not really loyal to you or the connection, and that if you're not really speaking to them, that they're talking to other people anyways. Or maybe that's got you worried. Okay, what's your advice? Hey, Mitzi. Okay, July, number 21. Amazing chemistry, terrible timing. That's exactly what I said. So somebody, it's hot. It's a hot connection. There's passion here. There's strong chemistry, but it's bad timing. The timing sucks. Okay. So some of you, it's a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. They're kind of matching your energy. Some of you, you're afraid that if you don't make it clear what you guys are as a label, that they're kind of talking to other people anyways. So it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini. So, and then I got Aquarius here. All right. Hey, William. What we got for Libra? Man, these have been like about love. Almost all these readings. 3258. The only one that could have not been about love was Leo's. All the other ones are literally about love. All right. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Okay, as I say that, there's Leo. So some of you got Leo in your chart, because I said every reading's about love besides Leo, and then Leo shows up. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, reverse. This could be a finance reading too. Nine of Pentacles, reverse, the World. Some of you are some of you I'm getting either you don't have income and you're putting an end to that. You're like, I want to have more money. Okay, I'm getting two messages. Either A, you don't have income at all, so I don't know if you're not working, if you're unemployed, and you're like, I got to put an end to this. I got to just put up my pride. I got to find more money or find a way to get more money. Or you're just quitting a job that it doesn't feel like it's gaining financially for you. Okay. That's kind of what it feels like. Okay, some kind of unexpected change here. So I got confidence and intuition. So you're feeling intuitively guided to maybe put yourself out there, that you're going to shock yourself. Some of you, if you're unemployed, it's like, I want to like put myself out there so I can get other job opportunities. Okay. Some of you could feel like you're being disrespected in another situation. Like there's proof that somebody is either belittling you or putting you down in a financial situation. I don't know why. Because you feel judged or criticized or disrespected. Hey guys, good morning. Hey Wade. Yeah, some of you You guys could be quitting a job very unexpectedly and then trying to find another job. Some of you feel definitely disrespected. You feel criticized. You feel like someone's judging you. Okay. And you're getting pissed. Some of you, your pride, you're getting pissed off. Why the Strength and the Ace of Pentacles reversed? Some of you guys could be like at a work party. Like it's a work party if you do have a job and they're embarrassing you. Like somebody is being drunk, being just embarrassing, saying mean things about you, or just throwing shade, being shitty towards you. King of Cups reversed. The Three of Wands reversed. The Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I think the way somebody's treating you, it's like, I don't really see myself here anymore. Like you're being disrespected in some kind of situation. And I think you've been putting up with it for a while. And I think you're looking towards something else. It's like the way somebody treats you in front of other people, the way somebody talks about you. It's like, I don't really see a future here anymore. So a lot of you could feel like, okay, it's time to end this job because I'm just not being appreciated. And some of you are going to like a Christmas party or some kind of Thanksgiving or something like that, and you're being embarrassed. And your intuition's telling you that, yeah, they're saying it this way. They're treating me this way. There's no other way to look at it. Hey, Aries man, you're trying to keep your composure. But yeah, a lot of you feel like you just are checking out, like you're not emotionally connected to this. Okay. And I think you've been trying to keep your composure. You've been trying to put up with something for quite some time because of the financial gain, or it's like, okay, maybe things will come around. They'll get better. Some of you, if it's a boss, it's like, I just don't get along with my boss, and I've tried to build a friendship. I've tried to build a relationship and there is no connection here. And some of you are feeling like you're being disrespected or talked like shit. Okay. And either this person is like, you're at some kind of get together. I don't know if you're at some kind of like work function, but it's like they're throwing shade, they're disrespecting you, and it's like they're just treating you like this. It's like a personal attack, Libra. That's how it feels. And you've been trying to just put up with it, but you just can't anymore. The Hermit reverse, the Eight of Wands. I think you've been trying to overlook it, the disrespect. Yeah. But the more that you just keep putting it off, like, oh, they're going to get better. They'll treat me better. They care about me. They respect me. The more you're like, okay, no, they're not. Like, it is a personal attack. Like if somebody's constantly saying something that I know is offensive or upsets me, just like in my situation, like I hate, and I'm just being straight up and forward here, I don't drive and I have reasoning for it. And people, well, a certain boss used to treat me like that. Talk about my car and license. Why don't you drive? Why don't you have a car? I have personal reasons why I don't drive. I have really bad anxiety disorders. My hands tremble. My hands shake. I don't think it's a good, and sometimes my vision's been going blurry. So I don't think it's a good idea if I'm driving. And my health is just really bad right now. And that's why I don't drive. And so maybe for some of you, that's what it is. Like you don't drive, you don't have a proper transportation. And maybe your boss keeps throwing hints at that, like putting you down for not driving, putting you down for this, putting you down for that. And you're just over it. You're like, I'm the only one being talked to like this. I'm the only one being treated like this. Okay. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I've been trying to be patient, be calm and collected. I've been trying to just overlook it, but I can't overlook it anymore. That's kind of what it feels like. So how do you feel about the situation? Okay, well, that card hit the floor. I think the Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Swords, reverse, Page of Pentacles, reverse. Yeah, if it's a work situation, okay, it's like, this is hurting me. It's hurting me giving to this because I don't really see the reasoning for me to keep putting myself into this. Some of you just feel like you're just hurting yourself more showing up for a job where you're clearly disrespected or you're clearly not cared about. And there's no way to overlook it. You can tell the way somebody talks to you, treats you, that they don't care, So, yeah, I think a lot of you feel like it's time to go your separate way. It's time to move forward. And yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. I'll see you later, Wade. Okay, 9 months from now in February. Some of you, it's been about 9 months. Like you've tried to give it time. Some of you by February, you're going to leave or you're going to find something better in February. By the end of the day, in the next couple of weeks. So take it out resonates. But I'm definitely getting, for a lot of you, this is about a work situation where you try to just, put it aside and you just are sick of being treated this way. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Sag. Okay. And I think your intuition's telling you that it's time to leave, to go your own way. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 40 minutes. That's weird. 40 exactly. All right, let's see. All right, what we got for Scorpio? What do you guys need to know? Okay, something is growing for you. 8 of Wands. The third eye chakra and the star in reverse. I think if you guys are healing from something, it's happening even if you don't see it. If you don't see the change or see the healing, you are making progress. Whatever that is. Okay. Or somebody feels bad for something that they did because I have a mistake here. I wish I could right my wrongs. Destiny in reverse and truth and healing. Maybe you're moving on from a person and you're being guided to like heal from it. And there's somebody that wants to communicate about the past. Yeah, somebody that was like delaying something. They don't want to delay something any longer. Okay, so there could have been some kind of disrespect that you got from this person, or they just the way they handled things was kind of disrespectful. So let me see. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, it feels like somebody that feels bad. Okay. And they want to tell you the truth. You're getting some kind of apology. So what's this apology? 8 of Wands? That somebody walked away. 8 of Cups. Yep, the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Death in reverse. Somebody's coming back around, wants to still kind of work things out with you. But the 10 of Swords, I think the way they ended things was really disrespectful. 8 of Pentacles reversed. King of Cups. It makes no sense. It's like they really distracted themselves from you. They pushed back from you. I got 888 here. Could have been a karmic lesson for some of you. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody that the way they ended things was really disrespectful. They just didn't really show up and give you any kind of reasoning or explanation. They just kind of exited, is what I'm seeing here. My birthday is December 13th, so it's coming up in a few weeks. Why mistake and destiny reversed? They realize 4 of Cups reversed. Yeah. Justice reversed. King of Swords and the World reversed. Basically, the way they ended things was not fair, not appropriate. And I'm seeing here, for a lot of you, this person feels bad. There's unfinished business, and they're stressed about it. 9 of Swords. So if somebody wants to come in and apologize, work things out with you, yeah, this person still is taking you seriously. The Emperor, 2 of Wands reverse, Page of Swords reverse, and the King of Pentacles. They could have been distracted in a work situation or something else had their attention. And instead of telling you what was going on, they just kind of exited your life, is what it feels like. And they didn't give you rhyme or reason. They just kind of stopped talking to you, stopped speaking to you. And they are taking you seriously. They realize you're the person they want to invest in too. So let's see. Hey, Queenie or Queen Leo, how do you feel about this person? Some of you feel like they put you in a third party. The Star in reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Empress reverse, and the Lovers. If they didn't put you in a third party, you just feel like you don't know if you can heal things with them. You don't know if you want to. If you want to open back up to this person. Yeah, some of you feel like it's kind of a waste of time. Or they're just going to waste your time again. If you let this person back in, they're just going to waste your time, or they're not going to fully give to you like they should have. Okay. Some of you feel like, they're just going to do the same thing again with no consequence. Is how you feel. Oh, happy birthday, Kristen. Hey, Chrissy. Okay, give it time. It's in the works. Number 1 in November. So that's weird. I got number 25. So I don't know if November 25th was significant, which was a couple days ago. And then the 28th, number 28. So I don't know if something happened around this week or it's going to this week, but they're putting off contacting, or they did. Time will bring a surprise. So they could be thinking about contacting you right now, and then it's going to be a surprise when they come forward. But I do see somebody feeling bad. And either you feel like they've put you in a third party, or they just didn't prioritize the connection with you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be an Aries. I have Scorpio, Libra. Okay. But yeah, it looks like they checked out. All right, Sagittarius, happy birthday. Let's see what comes out for you guys. 4506. All right, Sag. Throat chakra. And the 9 of Wands. Some of you are feeling pissed, angry. You're on defense about something. Like you want to, or you're stressed and you want to talk about it. Okay, well, some of you, you're not. Some of you, okay, 8 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. You're sick of being defeated. You're sick of being upset. I think something is still bothering you, but you're trying to walk away and distance yourself, the Hermit. I think you're realizing that something is a waste of time, or you're just kind of seeing that you just can't put into it anymore, whatever this is. So let's see. Hey, FG. Okay, there's unfinished business and somebody ghosted you. It looks like you're not wanting to waste any more time. It looks like you've put in enough time and effort. It looks like you have been bothered by this. And some of you are just kind of distancing yourself. You could have felt like this was your person. Like this was your person you wanted to be with. You could have felt like they acted like they wanted to commit to you, or there was like potential of that. And then they ghosted. Yeah, this is somebody that you could have been cuddling with, laying with. There was intimate moments. You felt like this was going to go somewhere. Yeah, okay. Some of you, it's a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. Somebody that you felt like vulnerable with. You felt you could be vulnerable with this person. And then all of a sudden, it's like they ghosted you. They stopped speaking to you. And it's really upset you. Okay. It's like, I don't understand why. You're trying to get clarity as to why this person ghosted. Because it's like they were saying, doing all the right things. And now all of a sudden, they're not talking to you. They ghosted you. Hey, Chileon. Why the 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands? Emotionally, you're still invested. Emotionally, you still care. But you're trying to give up. Yeah, you're trying to walk away. Strength, reverse, 8 of Cups. So now I got 888. And then I see 99 here. And the Judgment, reverse. I think it's taken everything in you to walk away. Okay, it's hard. It's like, I really like this person. I got emotions here. I don't want to give up easily. But I have no other choice. This person's giving me no other choice or option, basically, but to walk away. And I think you're upset. It's like, I don't want to end things because we could resolve this. We could fix this, or I would like to. But they're giving me no other decision because it's just like, maybe I should just leave this unfinished and accept the fact they ghosted me. 5 of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the World reversed. So yeah, it's like, some of you saw yourself being in a relationship with them. You saw yourself being serious with them. And you feel like you were done wrong. And you feel like if I don't say anything, it's just going to continue going unresolved. Or they're going to keep having it unresolved. You're trying to get communication out of this person, but it feels like you're poking at them or you're provoking them or something like that. And you saw yourself with them. Yeah, you saw a future with this person, but it's like now they're distancing themselves from you. Yeah, you feel left out. You don't understand how like everything was fine with this person. Everything was fine. You were spending time with them, talking to them, that you saw a future with them, to now they're shutting you out of their life. And they're either not speaking to you at all, or feels like they're either manipulating you by no contact. Some of you, they're being passive aggressive and not speaking to you on purpose, or there's stuff going on in their life. They're not telling you about it. I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of you just feel like some of you, you're sad. It's like, I wanted to spend Christmas with them, or I wanted to spend the holidays with them, and they're just shutting me out of their life. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reverse, the Tower. It's like, I have no other decision. I don't have any other option here but to drop this, basically, because they're giving me no other option. Hey, Angel Eyes, how do you feel about this person, Sag? Pissed off. The Temperance in reverse, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Lovers. You don't understand. It's like, how did things go so well? And this person was saying, doing all the right things, and then all of a sudden they're just out of my life. Like, you just don't understand. Yeah, it's like now they're not given to me at all. Like, were they lying? Were they putting on the front? Is there somebody else? You could be questioning, like, is there somebody else? Have they lost interest in me? 'Cause it's like everything was going so well. Like, we just got right into this connection, and then all of a sudden they just pulled back and stopped speaking to me. So I don't know. You just feel like kind of deceived and lied to, and you don't really know their intentions. Okay. Well, by the end of the year, and it's happening now. So some of you are going to get clarity by the end of the year. Okay. Let me see what's by the end of the year. It's happening. Are you going to get communication by the end of the year? Let me see. Well, they're going to be coming towards you, but it's like very slowly, or it's like when they want to. Okay, because it looks like with the Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Magician reverse, Three of Swords, they're going through something, and that's why they're distancing themselves from you. But I don't think it's over. I think by the end of the year, you're going to still kind of have this person in your energy. It's not done, but they're just not putting a lot of time or effort into it, because maybe it's something else, like a finance situation, career, I don't know. Yeah, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Virgo. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn, Leo. It's like, I don't want to give up on this person, but they're giving me no option, you know? All right, Cappy, what's going on with you guys? 5118. All right, Cappy, what do we need to talk about? I just saw the Judgment. Okay, the heart chakra. And I saw the Judgment. Some of you are trying to make a judgment call. If somebody's worth your heart, if you want to open up to somebody. Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups. It's like that one song, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. It's like you're a real tough cookie with a long history. Some of you are, you're like a hard cookie to crack, or you're just really guarded with your heart, but you want to open up to somebody. You want to talk to them, but you're pushing them away. Some of you, it's your ego. Okay. There could be gossip, or you've heard gossip about this person, or getting information, and maybe that's why you've pushed back. We will always come back to each other, or you want to come back to this person, but there's some kind of gossip, third party. Somebody made the mistake of telling somebody that they were talking to somebody, and people were interfering or getting in the way. Somebody made a mistake about telling somebody their business or what was going on emotionally. Okay, yeah, somebody could be drinking, having fun. Maybe somebody made the mistake of telling somebody that they were talking to somebody, and I don't know if it's you or them. But it's like, some of you, maybe you did. Like, you told people, the wrong people, about this connection, and they're trying to sabotage it because you guys are out drinking, having fun. Let me see. It looks like you don't want to let this person go. You want to come back to them. You want to be with them. But either you found something out and it's upsetting you and you're pushing them away, or like you really don't know if they're worth your heart. You're trying to make a decision. Is this somebody that really is going to care about me? Because it's like, I want to open up to them, but you've heard bad stuff about them for some of you. King of Swords, Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, it's an energy of like, I don't really know if I trust them because of things that I've heard. Some of you, you heard not really good things about this person. Like, you made the mistake of asking about them through other people, or you've heard stories or something like that. Some of you could have got information from somebody that was scorned by this person, or pissed at them, or just don't like them. And you made the decision, okay, to like listen, or because it's almost like you want to open up to somebody, but you don't trust it because of something that you've heard or some kind of assumption. Because it's like you want to open up. You want to be with this person, but you don't know if they're honest. Gossip here. Yeah, somebody talks shit about this person, and that's why you've distanced yourself. I feel like, oh my God, that's probably not a good idea, or I probably shouldn't get involved with this person, or something like that. I feel like somebody, like some of you, it was a female. Queen of Swords reversed. Backstabbed. Either backstabbed or said negative shit about them or something to you. Because it's like you found something out when you were drinking or around other people. Somebody like said something not very nice about somebody. Yeah, or this person, you could feel like they overindulge. or you don't know if they have other options, something like that. Because it's like, I don't really know if I can trust them with my heart. I'm kind of pushing them away because I don't really know. Someone made, yeah, like you made a mistake of telling somebody about, like, that you're really into somebody, you're digging them, you got feelings for them, and they feel either there's somebody that's like scorned by you that doesn't like you, and they just like got in between your guys' connection and gave them negative advice, or you just didn't really hear good things about them. Okay. How do you feel about this person? The Tower, Seven of Pentacles reverse, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups reverse. I think you're going back and forth. You don't really know. You don't really know if you should invest. Some of you feel like maybe things started really quickly, or like you put a lot into this like at first, that maybe you need to kind of pull back. Or if you did pull back and distance, I do feel like you've kind of distanced yourself from them. Maybe like you should kind of open up to the idea of like kind of getting to know them, or maybe talk about what's going on instead of having this, assumption. It just feels like somebody influenced this, like friends, other people. Okay, in the next couple weeks, I feel like you guys can work it out. Number 3 here. So you guys might be talking, meeting up in the next couple weeks, maybe a week or two by the end of the year. Yeah. So it looks like you and this person can work things out, is what it feels like. But there isn't a negative person, because it looks like you want to be with this person. You don't want to make the mistake of, turning them down or not being with them. But, aw. Hey, Angel Eyes, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Yeah, KK, you can go ahead and ask your question if you're busy. You can go ahead and ask it here in a second. You guys could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries. Okay. But it's like you don't really know what to do. You're trying to figure out if you should open up to this person or not, if you should give them a chance. You're kind of confused. But it looks like you're working it out. Okay, Aquarius, 57 minutes. All right, Aquarius. Okay, 5 of Wands. Empress in reverse. Ooh, somebody's pissing you off. You either feel like you're in competition with somebody, or somebody is just playing games with you. Okay, sabotaging something for you, causing conflict. Yeah, you feel like unappreciated by somebody. Like somebody's not appreciating you. Your intuition's telling you that somebody doesn't care about you the way they're treating you. So you feel just not appreciated, like you're not an investment to somebody. They don't care. They're causing problems. Okay. You could feel like somebody wants to just show you off, like they're in it for the wrong reasons. Okay, or they're spreading lies about you. You can feel like somebody is like spreading lies or discrediting you, or saying like negative things that are not true about you. Okay. I'm writing your question down, Kay. Okay. All right, so let's see, Aquarius. It just feels like you can feel like you're being talked about by somebody, like your intuition's telling you that they're saying negative things about you, or just getting people to side against you or something. Oh, you're okay, Kay. I understand. Yeah, a lot of you just feel not appreciated. You feel like somebody is just causing problems, causing drama with you. It's not fair. Yeah, like someone's trying to like say something negative about your characteristics or you as a person, trying to put you down. Yeah. Some of you, it's another female, because I got the Queen of Cups reverse, 8 of Wands reverse, the 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands reverse. You could feel there's some of you, it's a water sign possibly, or a fire sign. I'm getting a Cancer energy. There's somebody either discrediting you as a parent. So it's somebody either putting you down as a mother, okay, and talking shit about your parenting or something like that, or it's somebody that is just wanting to put you down. And it's another female. You feel like somebody is not appreciative of you. And your intuition's telling you that. They don't care. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Wands. Some of you, it could be somebody close to you at your work. You could feel like they talk about you. They cause problems with you. they're just hard to deal with for a lot of you. This could be somebody at work, like it's somebody you work with, and you feel like you shouldn't tell them personal information because they're judging you or something like that. Yeah. Some of you, you've told this person about your love life. Like you told them about your love life or what's been going on, and you feel like they're not sympathetic. If anything, you feel like they're blaming you for why things didn't work out. Like they're putting you down as a person. Like they're like if you said like what's going on with like if you have like a child situation, you feel like they're blaming you, like putting you down, like, oh, I see why this person left you, or I see why this, you know what I mean? Like something mean like that. You feel like they're taking the man's side as to why you guys aren't together. How do you feel about the situation? Yeah. Do you feel discouraged? Do you feel pissed off? I feel like you're gonna get in a fight with this person. So I think it's somebody at your job or somebody like within either a family situation, somebody that you have to deal with. Okay. It's somebody in your vicinity that you have to deal with. Because I got the Empress reversed again, the Tower, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups reversed. A lot of you feel like you want to beat this person up because they're talking about your kid, they're talking about your family, they're talking about somebody and they're pissing you off. And I feel like with the Tower, a lot of you shit's gonna get bad. And I think you're trying to keep your composure, but you feel like you have to protect somebody or defend somebody, is what I'm seeing here. Because somebody is like saying mean shit about you. But they're not saying it to your face. It's like they're saying it to everybody else or to other people, but they're not saying it to you. With the next full moon. Ooh, we got a full moon coming up this week. Okay, or the beginning of December. So with this full moon in Gemini, that could be going on. Something in the past is coming out, like something's being said from the past. Okay, or it's being brought back up with this full moon. Definitely could be because of Mercury retrograde ending. Something from the past with Mercury retrograde could be exposed during this full moon that we have coming up. So, and your intuition's telling you that somebody is not appreciating you or somebody is just being really shitty towards you. And they're not either showing any kind of concern or appreciation towards you. And wow, the Empress came out twice. So you feel like you have to fight with somebody because of a child or a situation where you feel disrespected. Taurus, Libra doesn't have to be. Okay. Cancer, but it's somebody that's like putting you down is what it feels like. Hey, Tina. All right, Pisces at 102.27. Last but not least. All right, let's see. Some of you are finding something out, or like you're getting like not as much stress from a situation, feeling a little bit more clarity. Seven of Swords reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I think you're understanding a situation, why something's not working out, or you just see how it is. I think you realize that you just can't mend something with somebody, that it's over. And that you just need to heal from it. Some of you, you're in a relationship or there's like other potentials to be in a relationship with somebody else, that this person could be a blockage. Some of you realize that they just don't deserve you, this person. And if you want to be in some kind of commitment, there's somebody else to be with, but this person. Yeah. Or you're finding out that they're in a relationship or they've been hiding a relationship or something like that. Or they're showing off that they're in some kind of relationship. I don't know. Or this person, maybe you're finding that out. That like you're finding out that they're not speaking to you because they're in some kind of relationship commitment. Okay. So let me see. And you feel like you just got to heal from it and move on. Why the Three of Pentacles reversed? Yeah, it looks like you're choosing to let something go and heal from it. Ten of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Death reversed, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I think you realize that you just can't be on the same page with somebody. It's too painful that you just can't reconcile. Some of you, somebody is in a relationship, whether it be you or this person, or maybe your values of a relationship have changed. Okay, maybe in the past, like, you know, you thought you wanted a relationship with them, but you realize, okay, I don't actually. Like my values, my perspective has changed. Yeah, because it looks like you just don't want to put into this anymore. You feel like this person is just very selfish and greedy, materialistic. It's like, yeah, I feel like you see somebody in a different light. And at one point, you wanted a future with them. You saw them as your person, but those feelings have changed. It's like, I don't see them in a good light anymore. This person's a user. They're manipulative. They're a user. They're selfish. Okay. They don't actually care about me. Some of you feel like they never really cared about you. And maybe they're getting, some of you, they're looking you up or getting information about you or just nosy, wanting to know what you're up to, but they don't show you actual concern. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, both reversed. It's like they don't actually care. They just they just want to know what's going on with me because they're nosy, but they don't actually care about me as a person. They don't care if I'm struggling. They just want to know so they can, yeah, the Chariot here. The Strength, the Nine of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. It's like they want to cause me stress by coming back into my life, but they're not going to do anything good for me. This could be a karmic lesson or a karmic person where you realize, okay, they don't actually care about me as a person. They just want to cause havoc in my life, cause problems, put me at my breaking point. They don't actually care about me as a person, though. They just like what they can get from me in the situation. They don't actually care about me. It's what it feels like. It feels like somebody is maybe either getting information about you, maybe acting like they want to be in a relationship or acting like they have some kind of connection to you and they still care. But it's like they're just causing problems, is what it feels like. They're just causing more problems than good. How do you feel about this person? They're very wishy-washy. And they've caused you a lot of stress because it's like they didn't prioritize you or they're just very back and forth. You feel like this is somebody that they got a thrill off of stressing you out, off upsetting you. And it's like they either love bombed you or they just played a lot of games. Knight of Cups, Magician, Two of Pentacles, Reverse, Eight of Swords. I think you just don't want to deal with it anymore. Okay? And I think you're seeing this person for who they are. Somebody that you need to heal from. You're seeing them. I think this person's either exposing themselves in some way or you just have a conversation. I think for a lot of you, what's going on, if I'm going to do your advice here in a second, because then I saw the Eight of Wands, the Hierophant. I think it's somebody you've had a spiritual lesson about. And I think it's somebody you haven't really had a contact with them. You haven't had a conversation. And I think the old you, because that's weird. I was saying, me and a friend had that conversation last night where you don't realize like how somebody treated you or how somebody like really was in a past situation. Because if you were in a different vibration, different lifestyle, whatever, you don't realize how somebody was talking to you and treating you until you've evolved, you've grown. I think you're having a conversation with this person, like a one-on-one conversation, and you're just like, okay, why did I even like you in the first place? You're an asshole. What's there to like about you? You're a dick. That's kind of what it seems like. Like you're having a conversation with this person and they're showing who they were all along. You just didn't want to see it. You were blinded to it because they either they love bombed you, they gaslit you, I don't know. But you're seeing them in a lens where it's like, wow, I don't actually like this person. I don't really want to commit to them anymore. I really don't see them as somebody I care about. I mean, maybe I like them as a person and I still respect them, but I don't want to be in a commitment, a marriage, whatever. Especially if it's somebody that you were like, if you were like obsessed with this person or like gun ho over them, like, oh my God, this is like the only guy for me is this person here. Like my life won't go on unless I'm with this person. Like, and then you realize, wow, I was an idiot. You know what I mean? It's kind of what I'm seeing. It's like you're having a conversation and it's like, wow, why did I even involve myself in this situation? Okay, next month looks promising. So you guys could be having a conversation next month in December. And something about October. So their birthday could be in October or you saw them in October. I don't know. Patience, it's not time yet. Next new moon. Okay. That's what it feels like, Pisces. It's like, wow, like, oh my God, like, why didn't I see this before? Why did I let this person do this to me? It's just like you're seeing somebody in a different light. And it's like the version that you have in your head about them from the past. That's not actually who they were. That was just delusion, okay? Or you wanted them to be that person and they're showing you like through a conversation, message, I don't know, that they're not the person you thought they were. They're just, you see them in a different light. And I think you had to, because I think it was somebody that you just made excuses for them. You let them just treat you a certain way. And I think you're not doing that anymore. So could be a Gemini for some of you, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay. you just are like, wow. Like, I really let this person talk to me like this. I let them disrespect me like this. I let them love bomb me. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's all coming together. It's like, wow, like, why did I let this person have such an impact on my life and treat me this way? Is what it feels like, because you've evolved. You're like, the version I am now doesn't want this anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe 5 years ago I did, when I was in a different vibration. But now that I've grown, I've matured, I don't want this kind of person. That's what it feels like. So take it out resonates. Okay, let's go ahead and do Ashley at 1, 10, 13. All right, Ashley, let's see. Does anyone have animosity towards you? All right, Ashley, does anyone have animosity? Okay. Somebody's low-key kind of jealous of you. I think somebody's like jealous about you. Either jealous because they know they can't. Yeah, it's like somebody, I don't really think it's animosity per se, but there's somebody in their head about you because it's like they feel they can't compete with you. So I don't know if it's some of you. Actually, what I'm getting, like, the situation could be that it's somebody that feels like they have to compete and they can't. Okay. Ashley, that's what I'm getting. Somebody feels like they can't compete with you, that you're too attractive. You're somebody that they really can't compare to you. And if it's like a person that, like, if it's like somebody like an ex and they're dating somebody else, they feel like they're not really the same as you. Like their person has basically downgraded with them. So I don't really know if they have like bad feelings per se, like animosity. I think they're just kind of a little bit jealous because they feel like you're more comparable, like you're somebody that's better than them, and they just can't compete with you. And I'm getting that song Jolene in my head by Dolly Parton. So I don't know, Ashley, if that resonates. All right. Yeah, because she's like, I can't compete with you, Jolene. So somebody feel you're like Jolene to somebody. Okay. Not in a bad way, Ashley, but it's like you just look like a higher level and they just can't compete with you. So it's almost like, well, screw it. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and do Veronica at 112.03. What are Simon's feelings? I got your question, Ginger. All right, Veronica, what's Simon's feelings? What does Simon want to say? No, I'm kidding. 2 of Swords, Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the 3 of Cups. His feelings are he's going back and forth if he should offer you something because he doesn't know if you're going to reject him. He doesn't know if he should risk something. Yeah, it's like he wants to come towards you, but he doesn't know if he should risk it. Okay, it's kind of what it feels like. Or he's like back and forth, like, is this a good idea? Should I say this? Should I not? Because it looks like he wants to pursue you, but he's kind of like back and forth. That's a good idea. Possibly because of a third party. It could be because of the marriage, okay, where like he doesn't want to lose his marriage or doesn't want to cause problems in a marriage. So he's kind of like on the fence about what to do. But he is very attracted to you with the Queen of Wands. Hey, Jean, I'm going to go ahead and write your question real quick. All right, let's go ahead and do Kitty. What do you need to know now? I'm not going to timestamp it since you're on here. What does Kitty need to know? Ooh, somebody wants to taste you. Somebody's physically attracted to you. And they're not sorry about it. Somebody's not sorry. They feel like they shouldn't be sorry. They're very attracted to you. There's a strong desire. Okay. Somebody's thinking about you in a sexual way. But then they kind of feel bad to an extent because of like how they've treated you. Because it looks like a past person. It could be somebody you have a kid with. The Empress reverse, 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords reverse. Looks like this person still wants you. Yeah, but you're not like in a good place with this person. Yeah, they wonder if you think about them. There's somebody from the past that's still sexually attracted to you. Somebody that they hurt you or you hurt them. I don't know. There's pain from the past here. And they want to know if you think about them. 7 of Cups and the Sun. They want to know if they cross your mind. And they're sexually attracted to you, but things are not good with you and this person. So, signs that I had could be a Sagittarius. I saw Leo too, so it could be another Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. Okay. All right, Janet. 1:14:58. Has Lacey heard your song yet? Let's see. Has Lacey heard your song? Yeah, I think so, and I think she's pissed off. She's either found out about it somehow, either she did hear it or she just kind of heard about it somehow. It looks like she's mad, and I think she's blaming you for why that person's not talking to her anymore. Because the Three of Pentacles reverse, Emperor reverse, the World, King of Swords reverse. She feels like the song was either dedicated towards her about her and the other person's situation, her and Ryan. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels like she did hear about it, and she feels like either there's like bad stuff being said about her to you, okay, that maybe she's the toxic one or something like that. I do feel she's heard about it, the Strength and the Five of Cups, and she's upset. I think she has heard about it. Either she did hear the song or she just found out that there is a song about their situation. But yeah, it looks like she's not too happy about it, and it looks like it is upsetting her because it's like maybe in her eyes she feels victimized by him, and it's like the other way around. That's what it looks like. It looks like you got it wrong or something, or she thinks that you don't know the situation and that he's a bad guy, and like the way she acted towards him was because she had reasoning. It's kind of what it feels like. I don't know, like you don't really know what's happened, you just took his side. It's kind of what it feels like you took his side and not hers, or you don't know the situation on her end, is what it feels like. I'm not blaming you or anything. That's kind of what it feels like. Like she feels hurt because it's like, wow, if you really knew what I went through with this guy, or I don't know. That's what it feels like. All right, let's go ahead and do Antoinette at 1:16:58. I'm gonna get coffee real quick. All right, Antoinette, good things coming. You're getting some kind of introspection here. Whether or not you should give in to temptation. I think you're wondering whether or not you should give somebody a chance. Are you actually into this person, or was it off? I feel like, Antoinette, you're seeing a situation as, do I actually love this person, or was there just lust here? Was it like a physical attraction, or was I actually in love with them? It's kind of what it feels like here. You're questioning whether or not you actually care about somebody. Yeah. Or if somebody cares about you. Like, what was their true intentions? Is what it feels like. Because it's like, if this person really cared about me, they would have put in more work. They would have fought for me. Was this person just wanting me because of sexual temptation, because of lust? Did they actually love me as a person and want to be with me? It's kind of what it feels like. Like, what was their actual intention? Were they just obsessed with me sexually? Or they like the idea of me, but they didn't want to actually be with me? Is kind of what it feels like. You could be getting this introspection of like somebody's true intentions. Like, were they really serious about me all along, or was it just like I was some kind of thrill, or I was just some kind of project or object to them? Is kind of what it feels like. T Rose 1:18:25. What was the Scorpio King's reaction towards the photo? What was the Scorpio King's reaction? Okay, well, he's having a hard time keeping his composure. I think he wants to come towards you. He's feeling like he just wants to hurry up and just come towards you now. Okay, Queen of Cups. And I think he's thinking about the situation a lot. So I think he's very attracted to you, the photo that you sent. And I think he doesn't want to cause any distance between you. If there's been distance or blockages, he wants to come towards you now with the Fool. And he has no restraint, is what it feels like. He has no restraint. Okay. And I think he doesn't want to do something excessive, or he's been holding back because he doesn't want to come towards you excessively or too much. But yeah, it looks like he's getting the urge to come towards you and doesn't want to hold back anymore. So, all right, let's go ahead, do Erica. 11934. What is your person planning to do by the end of the year? What's your person planning? Okay, it looks like they're wanting to not succeed in another situation. So it could be they want to end the third party because it looks like they don't want something to continue. Or they don't want to put you in competition anymore. Yeah, it looks like they're going to stop giving to another situation and they're pursuing you. Yeah, it looks like they're going to end the other situation, the third party, and they're going to be pursuing you because they actually care about you. They could just be lusting over the situation with the other person or realize the competition wasn't worth it. Yeah. I think they're going to let go of any kind of obstacle between you and them. So they're going to possibly let go of this other person because they're bored or they just don't see themselves wanting to continue that relationship anymore. So I do feel by the end of the year, the third party is going to be gone, is what it looks like, because it's just they don't want to keep putting into it anymore. All right, let's go ahead and do Danielle at 120.52. All right, whatever comes out for Danielle. Somebody's thinking about you deeply here, Danielle. There's a strong physical attraction, but there's no label or there's no actual definition of what you guys are. Or they want maybe to do that, define something with you. They're in love with you. They care about you deeply, but there's no indication of what you guys are. Yeah. And they realize it's because of them. That they cause problems between the two of you because they wouldn't define the relationship. They wouldn't make a decision on what you are. Okay. Could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. He knows that he fumbled the situation and he has a strong connection with you, Danielle, and he wants to be with you, but it's his fault. He didn't make anything defined. Yeah, he knows you're his Two of Cups. So this person, it's like they realize that they were being shady about the connection, not telling their feelings and feeling like they jeopardized it. I'll see you, Kitty. I'm going to do another live after this. I'm probably going to do a December reading predictions. So you'll see me again here probably in a little bit. All right, Amethyst 122.05. What should Amethyst be aware of? What should Amethyst be aware of? Okay, there's somebody feels apologetic. So somebody's going to be, I think you're going to get some kind of emotional fulfillment, Amethyst. Somebody's going to be telling you that they're sympathetic, they're sorry about something is what it feels like. And you're going to feel good about that. You're expected to hear from them or you're going to be happy to hear from somebody. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, Four of Swords. Somebody you haven't been in contact with, I feel they're going to come back. Okay, yeah, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands. You're going to get some kind of message from somebody that you're wanting to hear from, and they are very apologetic and sorry for what's happened. I think it's somebody from the past that you haven't spoke to, somebody that you're wanting to hear from. So could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be an earth sign as well, but you're going to be really happy to hear from this person. Hey, Diamond, I'm going to write your question real quick. Okay. Hey, Alexis. All right, let's go ahead and do B. What to expect in December? 123.42. All right, what can B expect in December? Hey, Brenda. I got this for you before, B. Somebody is showing off about their money. And I just got you that like a couple readings ago. I think it was like last week's members question. Yeah, there's somebody that is acting they're pretending that they're not a fraud, but they are being a fraud. They're being fake about something. They're boasty. Okay. And you're finding this out. So it could be somebody at work or somebody emotionally towards you. Hey, Frog Slumber. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate it. the Emperor. It's that Aries again, B. It's the same person that showed up. Somebody that you're not in good terms with, somebody you're separated with. They're trying to convince you. Yeah, it's like their ego. They're trying to convince you that they're all boasting all about their money. So it's the same reading that I gave you last week, I think. It's somebody here. They're flexing, they're lying about their money, or they're appearing as if they're fine with the breakup, the separation, but they're acting like a fraud. And it's this Aries. Could be an Aries, Pisces, Leo. Somebody acting boasty and confident. So what I'm going to do, Chrissy, is I am doing email questions first. So first come, first serve. You guys will get a question, but I'm going down the line of who asked me first, because a lot of these people have emailed me days ago, like beginning of the week or even last week. So I'm doing the people that emailed me first, and I'm going in order. And then in the chat, I'm going to let you guys ask and then just write everything down. Wow, that's weird. I don't know. It's like he's acting be very like overly confident is what I'm getting, or he's acting like he's not bothered maybe by your separation. I don't know, but it's like he's acting like that again. Hey, Anna. All right, let's go ahead and do Angel. Your finances, 125.43. So how are your finances looking? How is Angel's finances looking? Ooh, there's your energy, Temperance. Okay, it looks good. You're getting some kind of justice with some kind of betrayal. So this could be the situation with your lawyer. It looks like everything's working into play here with the justice. A court situation's going well. The Chariot, 3 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles reversed. So it looks like in the next 3 months, possibly, everything's going to work really well for you in a finance situation. So if you were screwed over, I think it's about your home situation. It looks like that's going to go well. You're going to get some kind of compensation for that, some kind of money. So it looks good. It looks like everything the next 3 months significantly. So February, March, whatever. Could be March, maybe the end of February. It looks like everything's going to go well for you. That there's something to look forward to. All right, let's go ahead and do Christina at 126.55. Will the Virgo try to get back with you? All right, Christina, will the Virgo try to get back with you? I'm getting it, Chrissy. I'm on your question now. I did them all in order the way I received them. It looks like they're scared to come towards you. It's like they're either scared that there is some kind of finality between the two of you, or they don't know how you're going to respond. They could feel like you're going to reject them. I think they want to come towards you, but they're scared of rejection. Yeah. Yeah, it's like they're also lonely and they don't want to come off desperate. So it's like they do want to come towards you, but they're either not in a good emotional state, or they're just not wanting to look desperate, like they're chasing after you because you might reject them. It's like they're holding back coming towards you, not knowing how you're going to act. Okay, it's kind of what I'm getting. Let me clarify. I think it's they're scared. Yeah, they're kind of avoiding it because they feel like there's competition, or they're afraid that like maybe you're not going to fight for them or something like that. But they're very competitive and very like obsessed with you. So it's almost like they feel like they have no control over the situation of how you're going to respond. And that's why they're kind of holding back. It's kind of what it feels like to me. They're scared of what's going to happen or how you're going to react. All right, let's see. Alban, 128.29. Is a Leo A in trouble? You're welcome. Is the Leo A in trouble? Ooh, yeah, they could be in a really bad court situation or just doing not in a good place right now. Justice in reverse, 10 of Pentacles reverse, 7 of Cups reverse, and the King of Cups. Yeah, it doesn't look well. They could be either going through like a bankruptcy situation. It looks like financial problems. And it's pretty obvious. Like you are quite aware. I don't know if they told you or if you can just suspect that. But yeah, it looks like they're not doing well. They could have lost a court case as well, or in some kind of bad court financial situation. Because of, yeah, so Oh, man, it could have been because of a reckless situation. They're reckless with their money or a bad endeavor, something like that. Or impulsive with their money, and maybe now they're not doing good. Okay. But yeah, it looks financially they're not in a good place because of impulsiveness, acting really irresponsible. Definitely could be a finance problem. It looks like they're in bad trouble. All right, Ginger at 129.43. What is the next move with the person on your mind? All right, Ginger, what is the next move? Okay, they're wanting your forgiveness. They're wanting your forgiveness, and they're wanting to see if you'll get on the same page with them. They know that they were wrong, that they wasted your time. I think this is somebody that wants to come back and try again with you, and they feel like in the past they wasted your time or they weren't prioritizing you. It looks like they want to, resolve some kind of conflict. I'm seeing 555 here, so they want to make some kind of change. Yes, Aries man, that's Christina. She's Chrissy. Okay, and it looks like they don't want to be with anybody else. They haven't replaced you, Ginger. It looks good. It looks like they do want to be with you. And they want to have some kind of forgiveness. They want to get back with you, is what it looks like. And they feel bad for wasting your time and not working things out. All right, who's next? Oh, you're welcome, Aries man. Hey, you're up next, Aries man. I was like, who's next? Oh, it's Aries man. Okay, somebody trying to get with you in love. All right, Aries man, is somebody trying to get in touch with you in love? Somebody's not feeling confident. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they're scared. They have a fear that you're going to reject them, or they aren't either doing well financially, or there's some kind of insecurity that's holding them back from speaking to you. Could be somebody from the past. Yeah, it could be somebody from the past. Could be a Gemini or a Libra or a Leo. Yeah, it's somebody from the past. Could be somebody you karmically were dealing with. This person still cares about you. You could have cut them off. You could have blocked them because it looks like there's no contact at all. Yeah, somebody that you leveled up. Like you've upgraded from this person. So Aries man, somebody that's a downgrade, or you saw them as a downgrade, they're coming back. Somebody you don't miss at all. It's terrible. Somebody that you don't miss. You're like, I've leveled up, I've matured, I've grown since this connection. Definitely could be a past person, but it's somebody that you're not speaking to, you're not in contact with, and you really don't feel the connection anymore. Or you're starting to get to that point, like you're just done. Okay, and it's somebody that they just made you question what the connection was. They were in and out of communication. I'm getting a Leo, Gemini, Libra, okay, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. But you see them as a downgrade. That's terrible. Okay, Tiffany, what to expect with the future with you and Earl? 132.51. Okay, what can you expect in the future with you and Earl? They're trying to see if you're talking to somebody else. They're trying to get wisdom or information on you. So it looks like Earl's trying to find out if you're dating somebody new, if you're flirting with somebody new. He looks kind of jealous or suspicious about something. So he's under the impression that you're talking to somebody else. It's like he wants to catch you in a lie. Because he feels like, well, if you're not talking to me, you're not really responding to me, then who are you talking to? It's kind of what I'm getting. Because he feels like your back is turned, Queen of Cups, like you're on to something else, Seven of Pentacles. Like you're putting time and energy into another person. So it looks like Earl's going to be really suspicious, and he's figuring out if you're talking to somebody else. And if you're moving on to another connection. That's what I see. It's like he's obsessively thinking about you and whether or not you're with somebody else. Or if you are invested elsewhere. All right, Jackie at 134. Is Sherry ignoring you because she feels guilty for how she treated you? Hey, Christoph. Okay, Jackie, is Sherry ignoring you because she feels guilty? Is that why she's ignoring you? Yeah, I think she feels like she doesn't deserve a place in your life. It's sad, actually. Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Death reverse, the Moon, and the Ten of Cups. I think she feels like either you guys have outgrown each other, like you guys are just not really close anymore. She may even feel like you are putting other people in your life before her, or she feels like she's just not important to you anymore, or she just doesn't deserve to be in your life. Yeah, the Devil. I think she knows that she doesn't deserve to be in your life because how she treated you. So yeah, I feel like it's because the way she treated you. She knows that she's toxic or she's not a good person, and that you deserve like better people in your life. So I think that's why. I think she's giving you space because she feels she's not worthy or not like she's not a good person for your life, like a not good suitable person, and that's why she's distancing. All right, let's do KK 13528. What's happening in love for December? Somebody is running because they're frustrated. So it looks like somebody is running from you because of frustration in December. They're avoiding you. Oh, you're welcome, Ginger. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore your message. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to handle their feelings. They're really passionate towards you, is what I'm seeing here, KK. But it's like they have passion for you, but they're bad at talking about their emotions, or they know they can't keep avoiding their emotions. It's somebody that knows they have to like tell you what's going on instead of blocking you or ignoring you. But they've been like isolating or not speaking to you. So it's somebody that's been running or avoiding you. It looks like in December they know they have to take action. They can't keep avoiding you. They're going to have to tell you how they feel. But it's somebody that's emotional avoidant. So it could be a Virgo, it could be a Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, Jean at 136.43. What can you expect in December? Ooh, there's chemistry. There's a strong connection with somebody. Somebody doesn't want to fight with you anymore. So it's somebody you're either in no contact with, or they just want to resolve something in general because they feel a really strong connection. Could be an Aquarius, Jean. I just saw the King of Swords. So it could be the Aquarius. Somebody's thinking about you a lot. Now I'm getting this song, Counting Stars. I forget who sings it. But it's like, I've been losing sleep, thinking about the things that we could be. Yeah, the Moon, Ten of Cups reverse. The King of Swords, that came out again. So it could be the Aquarius. Page of Wands. You're going to hear from them. Yeah, this person is thinking about you incredibly, about what you guys could be or what you could have been if they wouldn't have stopped speaking to you. It's somebody dreaming about you, fantasizing about you, and it looks like because of that, they're going to reach out to you. So it's somebody that doesn't want to fight, they don't want to argue, and it looks like they want your attention. So I'm seeing Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aquarius. So, and I feel like it's the Aquarius because I seen that when I shuffled and I got it again. So it's definitely a clarifier. All right, Diamond 138.09. Okay, what can you expect this weekend? What can Diamond expect? Somebody's obsessed with you. They're fixated on you. They're obsessed with you. But they're not bringing a good vibe. Because a good vibe came out in reverse. So let me see. You're welcome, Jean. Somebody's hung up on you, but I don't know if they're a good person or good energy. The World, the Four of Wands, Justice in reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they weren't somebody stable in your life. So somebody's coming back. Somebody is still obsessed with you that did you wrong or stopped giving you, let me see. Yeah, somebody wants to come back around, Diamond, this weekend. Ace of Pentacles wants another chance with you. But they treated you bad in the past, so they didn't bring good vibes to the connection. They were kind of selfish or entitled. So it could be a fixed sign. I'm getting Scorpio. Yeah, Judgment reverse, Four of Cups reverse. They're coming back. Could be the Scorpio. But they weren't a good energy. Did Alexis email me the question? Let me check real quick on my phone. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look real quick before I do other questions here. Oh, yep, she did. Okay. Alexis at, let's do it at 139.55. Okay. All right, Alexis, what's in your way in love for December? What's in your way in love for December? Okay, somebody doesn't want to disagree with you. I got disagreement in reversed. Somebody realizes how they feel about you, Alexis, in December, and they don't want to fight or argue. It looks like they want to come to calmer waters. They want to, be stable in your energy here. Okay. They are kind of like an entitled person, though. Or kind of self-centered. I feel like they're self-centered. It's somebody that they kind of care about their own needs first. But it looks like they're going to try to work with you. 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. So it could be somebody that you're not really on good terms with, you're separated from. It looks like they want to try to work it out, though. But it's like, but they're fickle. It's a very fickle person, though. It's very confusing. Because it's like 1 minute they want to work things out with you. They're giving you the clarity that you need. You feel like you see where things are going. And then it looks like 2 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles reverse. Then they pull back again. So it looks like there could be mixed signals in December. Or this person, it's like they're prioritizing their job, their finances, and not really making your guys' connection a big, priority. That's the only problem. Yeah, it's somebody that could be struggling financially, or they're worried about their financial means. And that's the only issue. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, guys. I got to charge my laptop. And then I will do another video here in a few minutes. So give me about 5 minutes or so just to get new cards and all of that. But I'm going to do a December reading. So December predictions, whatever comes out for you, just see whatever comes through. So, and if you guys didn't get a member's question, I will let you guys on the next live. If you guys are just now joining, or if you weren't able to ask a question, you guys can on the next live. So give me a few minutes. I got to get more coffee. I got to get my charger, but I'll be on in a few minutes. See you guys soon.